Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play Symptoms of Deceit, and this is the content warning. It says of Yandere behavior, stalking, manipulation, gaslighting, blackmail, threats of violence. I'm not going to say it because it'll probably get demonetized. Strong language, forced kissing, suggestive topics and scenes, blood, gore, violence, ex-living, blood horror, assigning themes and imagery, and infectious diseases, which the main character will not become infected. Yep. So let's continue. This game is a work in progress. Symptoms of Deceit. Let's start. This is my second playthrough. What do you pronounce? She, her? What happened when you were younger? Please choose the most impactful to you. I just went to school. My mom stayed in the hospital for a week, though. So I'll do the hospital for a week. Set color. Text box, messages, and some UI elements. I'll choose purple. Start the game with Yandere man love interest. You never know what to do with the last minute of your shift. It's too early to lock out, but too late to start on anything else. I guess I should look around and make sure I haven't forgotten anything. It's not time for me to leave yet. Okay. It's always important to stay hydrated. What's your favorite drink? G Fuel. This is my G Fuel. Check your phone. You pick up your phone. No messages. I guess I'll check Coral Connect. There was a post at 3 a.m. this morning. Tahumo always stays up too late playing games. She really needs to fix her sleep schedule. You scroll to the next post. Okay, yeah, Nails is who we're gonna have to go for this time. Going to the arcade with Nails is always fun. He really is good at racing games and rhythm games, so we usually win a lot of prizes. You scroll to the next post. You read the description. Another sea star was found dead this morning. 27-year-old sea star man was discovered with deflated appearance and his left arm completely detached from his body. His skin was covered with white oozing lesions, and his limbs were developed a slimy and goo-like quality. The representation of the decay and fragmentation is typical for sea star wasting syndrome, SSWS. As the outbreak becomes more pervasive, epidemiologists and other researchers work to. Starting at the sun notification, you quickly lower your phone to see Nails smiling at you. Really, Nails? Really, Nails? You glare at him, trying to make him feel at least a little guilty for startling you on purpose. Sorry. Nails raises his hand in a meek act of surrender, but doesn't feel down at all. You were just focused. I couldn't help it. Did you see anything interesting? Actually, it looks like this morning there was another body. Nails smiles falter for just a moment. That. Yeah, I got sent out to take a look at as part of the field epidemiology team. It's all confidential as usual, so I couldn't tell you anything, but just know that everyone is working hard to find some answers. Nails speaks in a reassuring tone, then quickly returns his gaze, carefree demeanor. Anyway, enough of that, about that. We're both off the clock now, right? So you want to, maybe we can... Nails! And their epilogist steps into the lobby after Nails' name. You couldn't help. It could tell she didn't notice that Nails was in the middle of talking, or she would have just unapologetic about interrupting him. She looks very irritated. That's strange. I've never seen Tahumo in a bad mood like this before. I wonder what happened. I need to speak to you about the body from this morning. Nails pouts, looking back at you with an expression that resembles a kicked puppy. After his painfully pathetic glance, he sighs and turns back to Tahumo. Yeah, sure. Tahumo turns her attention away from Nails onto you. Her expression softens. Have a great evening, Digital Wave. Get home safe, okay? I like how she crushes brushing to him. You're pretty sure you've seen her brush as she quickly turns and walks back to the way she came. Nails looks back at you with a perplexed expression on his face. At least I wasn't the one who thought. At least I wasn't the only one that thought that was odd. You shrug at Nails. The censored image of the body I saw was pretty disturbing. I know Tahumo deals with this stuff a lot, but with the number of SSWS's cases rising, she sure is stressed. That's why she plays games until 3 o'clock in the morning. I probably have a trouble keeping it all together and acting normal in her position too. By the time you're done soaring through your thoughts, Nails has already turned around and began following Tahumo. Who knows when they'll be done with whatever they're doing. I should get going. You clocked out, then return to then leave the building. Your partner is nearby, so you take the subway when the weather is especially bad. Only take the subway when the weather is especially bad. The weather is fine today. You start walking home. Almost home. You walk up to your apartment building, input your code, open the door, and walk right into someone. Our Yandere from last route. Whoa! Sorry about that. No, it's fine. You live here? Oh yeah. You answer before really thinking about it. Should I really have answered that? Me too. Starting today, that is. I'm new to the area and just moved in. That makes us neighbors. I guess it does make us neighbors. Alright then. We should exchange numbers. It's important for neighbors to look after each other, right? Okay, so for Nails ending, we have to go and say, do not exchange numbers. Sorry, I don't like giving my number to people I don't know well. He stares at you, looking almost confused. I don't understand. Last time what? He mumbles something to himself, but he can't make it out. I mean, last route? I mean, you don't want to? I'm sorry, but I should get going. Have a good night. You too. You opened up and you headed up and into your apartment. Once inside your apartment, you spend some time getting ready for bed. Alright, well, I have work tomorrow. I shouldn't stay up too long. Too late. Should I text Nails before I sleep? Text, yes. Sorry for taking off without you. Aw, little cry emoji. He's such a drama queen. Are you okay? Are you okay? Aw. Don't send me that. But I love sending you that. Hey, you should get some sleep. See you tomorrow. Alright, sleep well, Nails. You too, girly. You put away your phone and go to sleep. You wake up the next day and head to work after getting ready. Yeah, we got that. You open the coworker app to clock in. The app shows you who else is currently clocked in. Nails almost always gets there before you, but it looks like he's late today. Tease Nails about being late. Running late? Who's the naughty one now? Rushing. Well, I'm on my way right now. The door opens, and as soon as you look up to see Nails standing in front of you, holding a cup in each hand. I bet you regret teasing me now. I got you a drink. G Fuel, your favorite. Did you take away? Did you take that from my stash? Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Nails hands you one of the cups, and you take a sip of your drink. Well, I should get back to the lab. Don't work too hard up here. Nails gives you a friendly wave, then heads deeper into the building. Oh, I forgot to ask Nails about how talking with Tahumo went last night. Nails didn't mention it. Maybe it wasn't a big deal. In front of the door, the front door opens and Tahumo walks in. As always, she's late and doesn't seem to even notice you as she walks towards the lab. Hey, Tahumo. You gently call her name. She pauses, looking around, and finally notices you. Did everything go okay with Nails last night? Tahumo tilts her head in confusion and just stares at you. She looks like she has no idea what you're talking about. Last night, you asked Nails to stay late with you after work to talk about the body from yesterday morning, remember? She makes a humming sound, holding the noise for several seconds, then shakes her head. Nope, didn't see Nails after work. Thought he went home with you. You frown, feeling confused. Tahumo normally has a decent memory, even when she's tired. She has better memory than I do. Okay, sometimes I do have a good memory, even tired. Without another word, Tahumo rocks and turns and walks further into the building. I guess whatever happened last night will remain a mystery. We're confidential. You should get some actual work done now. After working for several hours, you yawn and stretch. It's almost time for my lunch break. I hadn't packed a lunch this morning. I wonder where I should go. I'll check my phone first. You check your phone, but didn't see any new messages. Your footsteps, you look up to see Nails walking out of the lab. He nods in your direction, but doesn't say anything. He doesn't have any equipment with him. So Nails going to lunch too? Hey Nails, are you going to lunch? Yeah. He seems uncharacteristically distracted. Mind if I join you? Nails frowns. He looks almost disappointed. The cookie hides his expression, but it leaves you feeling confused. He doesn't want me to join him, huh? Did he want me to ignore him? Sure, I don't mind. I'm just going to grab some snacks from the vending machines. Staff meeting, Monday, 6 a.m. Dr. William, can we bring snacks, Nails? Don't write on the nose posters, Dr. William. Okay, sorry. Can I bring a blanket? I don't think they're reading it. You and Nails head to the break room. He walks over to the vending machines. Something about his behavior feels foreign to you. He feels more withdrawn than usual. Aged wife, you know? Nails' words are cut off by your phone ringing. You pull your phone out. Nails walks over to you and peeks over your shoulder at your phone, checking to see who's calling. Timo, what does she want? I'm not sure. You accept the call, then hold your phone up to your ear. Where do we store the autopsy reports that we don't need anymore? Huh. Why do you need old autopsy reports? Dunno, someone from BERE is here asking about it. The Bureau of Ethic Research Enforcement? Hey, what? Why are they here? To, do inspection. Timo doesn't answer you, but you could vaguely make out a conversation she's having with someone. Could be a problem. You're really not making my job easy here. You can't hear the rest of what they're saying. It sounds like they're walking away from the phone. Feeling anxious, you turn back to Nails. He's just staring at you. Someone from the BERE is here. Yeah, it took them long enough. You knew they were coming? Sure, you seen the rumors about our lab perform unethical and inhumane experiments, right? BERE wouldn't just ignore that. Oh, rumors. I didn't know about that. I wasn't really paying attention. I just come here for a paycheck. Some of them are pretty funny. They even blame us for a couple of people going missing. Okay, I probably should find another job. What? Why? Nail shrugs. I'm just glad the BERE finally showed up to do their little investigation so we can act all virtuous for them. And then go back to business as usual. Business as usual? Alright. Sometimes I forget that we're supposed to keep you in the dark. You really don't know anything, do you? I guess I'll practice my performance for the BERE with you. Nails steps closer to you, placing a hand on your shoulder. You always feel comfortable and safe with Nails, but the situation now makes you feel like your stomach is twisting into a knot. It's like, my friend is not what he seems. Don't worry about it, okay? We're only performing perfectly ethical, legal, and humane research here. Nails. Why are you acting like this? Why are you acting like this? Acting like what? If you really thought I value ethics enough to let it slow down our research, then you're more naive than I thought. It's not just me, you know. Every single person working here is the same except for you. You don't know what to say to that. You just stare at your best friend, trying to process everything he said. Nail sighs and takes a step back. Just make sure not to tell the BERE agents about this. They won't believe that every single employee was involved except for one, who's entirely innocent and clueless. You'll be accountable too if they find out. Are you being serious? Keep this conversation between us, okay? Or even better, pretend it didn't happen. How am I supposed to pretend that this didn't happen? What are you applying? To be quiet? What's wrong? Pretend what didn't happen. Nail smiles innocently and walks back to the vending machines. I'm going to finish my lunch. but you might want to check on Tahumo. You feeling sick, but like there's nothing more you can do here. You turn and run out of the break room. You hurry back to the front desk, but you don't see anyone. Hello, Tahumo. Did your wife? You could hear Tahumo's voice from deeper in the lab, and a minute later she walks over to you. Tahumo, what's going on? Is the BERE agent still here? They already left. Why were they here? Is this lab under investigation? It will be. It's not official yet. Tahumo sounds completely unbothered. Are you not worried? It's a big deal, isn't it? Tahumo hesitates. It sounds like there's something she wants to tell you, but she decides against it. There's no need to worry. Someone else can explain way better than me, but it'll be okay. No one ever tells me anything. Tahumo turns to leave, but pauses to focus on you again. Don't worry, Digitalife. You're doing good. The city needs our lab, and the lab needs you. Everything will be fine. Tahumo then turns and heads back into the lab without waiting for your response. Tahumo isn't the type to say anything like that unless she really means it, so it does make you feel a little better. A feeling of unease doesn't leave you, though. You sigh and sit down at your desk. Before you have any time to gather your thoughts, your phone buzzes with a new notification. Dr. Lillian adds Tahumo to the group. Who's that? No one told me we have a new hire. Not a new hire. Tahumo is from the finance company that's funding a large portion of our research. And we met him, but I don't think we got his name this time, so... Okay, why didn't you just add them to the coworker chat? Tahumo left the group. Dr. William added Tahumo back to the group. Tahumo, stay. Hello. As you may have heard, there has been some rumors regarding the research we're doing. The CEO of Orca Finance decided to send one of their employees over to monitor how we are using their support. Thanks for the warm welcome. Tahumo's first day with us will be Monday next week. He will need to be aware of any changes to our schedule. Most of the work we do is confidential. He isn't going to be able to see much. I'm aware. Tahumo won't be given access to the lab. I'll have Tahumo follow Digitwave, and she can explain how we're using Orca's financial support. So Tahumo won't bother the rest of us. Okay. Tahumo left the group. I'm looking forward to working with you, Digitwave. Great. At least I won't be the only person here that isn't told anything, I guess. You put your phone down and decide to focus on working. Your work is interrupted uninterrupted for a few hours, answering emails and managing work orders. Having fun there? Nails sneaks up to your desk with his usual carefree smile. You're really not sure how to feel or act around Nails after the conversation you had earlier. Hey, are you okay? Nails is really acting like nothing happened. If something is bothering you, you could tell me. You know I'm always got your back, don't you? Before today, I trusted him. He was a person I was most likely to turn to when something was bothering me. But now I don't know. Digitwave, talk to me. What's wrong? What am I supposed to feel? How am I supposed to feel? Okay, I don't want to talk to him. I can't take this anymore. More of this. I don't want to talk to you right now. Nails, you know why. Stop acting like it didn't happen. Whoa, hey. Nails defensively raises the hand. What are you talking about? You almost feel sick. How can he act like this after what he said earlier? Digimon, you know I'll never do anything to make you uncomfortable. I want to fix this, but you have to talk to me. Please, tell me what happened. You feel your eyes burn as you resist the urge to tear up. What the? You at lunch today. You're the one who told me to pretend it didn't happen. Why are you telling me to trying to pry into it now? Pry out of me now. I don't understand. Nails frowns, looking troubled. I didn't see you at lunch today. I didn't even have enough time to take a full lunch break. But Nails gently pats your head, trying to comfort you. Maybe you fell asleep without realizing, and it was like a realistic bad dream. I don't know. Come on, what other inspiration is there? I don't know what you thought I did or said, but next time you dream about me, try to make the dream, Nails, a bit nicer, okay? Okay, but it wasn't a dream. Good girl, thank you. Nails, you're creeping me out. Nails seems to bother, rather relieved. Now that you calm down. I don't want to talk. I really want to walk you home, but I need to head back to the lab. Nails doesn't offer any more information. Was Nails always this secretive about his work? I can't tell if I never noticed before, or if I'm just paranoid now. Be safe on your walk home, okay? Call me anytime. Call me if anything happens. I was here. I'll always have my ringer on for you, so I'll come running even if I'm busy. Okay, thank you. Good luck with the rest of your shift. Nails gives you a strained smile. You can tell he wants to say more. See you tomorrow then. I want to trust him. I trust you. Nails waves and heads back towards the lab, looking over his shoulder at you one more time before disappearing. You leave the building and begin walking home. You feel watched the entire way. After an uncomfortable walk, you return to your apartment. You spend some time getting ready to sleep. After finishing your routine, you crawl into bed. You decide to spend some time browsing Curl Connect before you sleep. The app opens up to a news report post. I remember hearing about this before. The post is about Orca, the CEO of Orca Finance. He lost his wife and kid a year ago in some accident. Wait, there's a picture of a man next to Orca. This guy, it's the person I met outside my apartment last night. You read the text next to the photos. Apparently this man's name is Tahumo. Tahumo's destroyed Orca's finance after Orca lost his family and fell into deep depression. Tahumo and Orca became close friends. Even Orca sometimes views Thaumo as a son. Is this the same Tahumo from that Orca finance is sending to Mars? It has to be. That's a little awkward. Your neighbor, who you rejected sharing your number with, is extremely close to the man responsible for funding most of your lab's research. And that neighbor will be following you around and monitoring your work next week. Now that I think about it, it's a little concerning that Orca is sending someone he's so close to Mars. You decide to put your thoughts aside. You need a night of rest to feel energized for work tomorrow. You connect your phone to its charger, then go to sleep. You wake up the next morning and head to work after getting ready. Okay, let's see how it goes. You clock in and get settled in your usual seat at the front desk. According to your coworker app, Nails is already here. Your phone buzzes. You glance down at the screen. You have a notification from the new group chat from Thaumo, Nails, and you. And Tahumo. Nails create a new group. Hey, do you all want to go to that? Do you all want to go to the arcade this weekend? Sure. Wait, with you? Yeah. When? I don't know. Maybe Saturday. I see. Just wave. Should we go to the arcade together on Sunday? Wait, what? What? No, we're supposed to go as a group before. Not the next day. Dishwave, you come with us on Saturday, won't you? What should you? Why would they? Oh, Nails usually only wants to go the arcade with you. Tahumo usually doesn't like hanging out with people outside of work. This behavior from the both of them is unusual. But it was obvious from the group chat yesterday that neither of them are feeling enthusiastic about Tahumo visiting the lab next week. I'm sure they're both worried about Orca fans retracting its support of our lab if Tahumo visit doesn't go well. You're not sure what they plan to do at the arcade. Maybe they want to get on Tahumo's good side, or maybe they just want to see what they're working with before Tahumo shows up next week. Okay. Join them at the arcade. That's what I'm supposed to say. Sure, I'll join you Saturday. Okay. Me too. I'm not very good at games. It's just like, nah. Good, because we have 3 gamers right here. Digilife, you have to teach me. Well, I'll teach you, Timo. And I are pretty good too. I'll be following Digilife for a week, so this is a good opportunity for us to practice working together. Right. Get away from her. Wouldn't your boss want you to spend time with the epidemiologist too, though? My boss trusts me. He said I have full authority over how I do my work. Interesting. You put your phone away. Trips to the arcade area. Trips to the arcade area are always fun, but you have to have a feeling this trip might be more intense than you're used to. You should get some work done now. You worked for several hours this morning, passes quickly, and you managed to get a lot done. You log out of your work, come here, and are about to start considering your lunch options when a bag is placed in front of you. Break time. I brought snacks and games. Nails holds out a Game Shark for you with a second one in his hand. Wait, we have a cheating device from the 90s and early 2000s. And give me. Can't go play with my Game Boy. Game Sharks are pretty outdated handheld systems, but almost 3 decades old now. It's not a gaming system, it's a cheating system. It literally... If you guys are watching it, search it. If you don't know what Game Shark is, it literally is a cheating device. I broke mine. But, so it's basically the Game Boy, but it's basically part of the Game Boy, but it's actually named after a actual cheating device. That's awesome. Oh, why do you have 2 Game Sharks? Nails is his only child, so he wouldn't have an extra one for a sibling. Because he's the only child. So, I know, because I'm the only child and I had multiple. Is it bad? Is it bad if I say I stole one from someone when I was in middle school? I would. You were always a troublemaker, even back then. You stole one. Did you have a delinquent phase? Okay, should I do this? You stole one? Did you have a delinquent phase? I did, actually. I rode a motorcycle and carried a baseball bat around and everything. Does that bother you? Or maybe you're into that. I just want the game. I played the game. Yeah, you could have just told me that your parents gave you 2, so you could trade your Pokemon. Nails looks up at you with a teasing expression, then raises his hand in a mock surrender before you could protest. Kidding. Don't worry. I wasn't too bad, I think. I had fun causing problems back then, but now I'm a perfectly respectable gentleman. Do perfectly respectable gentlemen steal Game Sharks from middle schoolers? You never know that. It could have been something I had to do as a part of some elaborate side quest to save a puppy. Was it? No. You roll your eyes and take a moment to reach through the bag Nails pulled on your desk. It looks like he brought some of your favorite snacks. You pick one out. Why did you steal it? If it was not to save a puppy, was it one of your friends who didn't have a Game Shark could play with you? What? No. Nails quickly rejects your suggestion, then frowns, as if regretting his words. Actually, that would have been sounded like a better reason. I should have just agreed. Then why did you steal it? I want the real reason, not what sounded like a good reason. I stole it so I could play with my first Game Shark. Even I could play on it if my first Game Shark ever died while I wasn't wearing near a charger. I just had 2 because I could trade Pokemon. That's an awful reason. You tease Nails for a while, then play some games together on the Game Sharks while eating snacks. Eventually your lunch break comes to end. I have to get back to work. You should keep the Game Shark in your desk. We can play it another time. How kind of you. I'll have to thank the kid you stole this from. Nope, I gave you my original Game Shark, not the one I stole. The only person you can thank me is me. Oh, you expected Nails to give you the one he stole, not his original device. Nails gently pats your head as he stands up. He likes you. You don't work too hard up here. I'll see you later. Nails heads back to the lab. You get back to work. At one point, you see Nails and a couple of other field explorers leave the building with some equipment, but the rest of the day is uneventful. As the time nears 5 p.m., you begin packing up your belongings and prepare to head home. Your phone buzzes and you pull it out to check your messages. Hey, don't take your normal path home today. There's a body. If you're not susceptible to SSWS, I don't want you near it. Aw, our Yandere is protective. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I'll find a different path to take home. Good. Thank you. I got to go. Call or text me if you need me. You put your phone away and sigh. C-Star wasting syndrome. It really has been claiming a lot of lives recently. Most people are weakly associated with their animal. This means that outside of some changes in their appearance, the association is unconstitutional. At first, SSWS was only affecting C-Star people with strong associations because of our anatomy. made them especially susceptible to it. But now the disease must have evolved. SSWS is affecting more and more people, even those with weak associations to sea stars. It's 5 p.m. now. You clock out, then leave the lab, avoiding your usual path home. You wander around some unfamiliar streets. You're pretty sure you could get back home this way, but you've never actually gone in this direction before. As you walk, you hear voices coming from the alley ahead of you, starting to tick me off. Nails, stop, please! I'll do anything. You recognize the voices. That's Nails and John, Sunny, a sane cucumber man that's also an epidemiologist at the lab. Are they fighting? John Sunny sounds terrified. You could cautiously take a few steps closer to the alley. Shut up. Please, I pretend this never happened. I won't tell anyone. Just stop. I can't just ignore this. I need to see what's going on. You peek around the corner of the alley, and your breath catches your throat. Nails is holding a knife that is partially lodged in John Sunny's abdomen. There are several other cuts on John Sunny's body, but none were especially deep. I didn't expect you to be like me, but I could tell you haven't pushed your limits enough. I'll find a soft spot eventually. Nails yanks on the knife, placing it out of Johnson's abdomen. The movement is strange. It looked more like someone pulling a knife out of the rock than out of the soft flesh of a person. You don't understand what's going on, but you feel sick. It's taking all of your strength to stop yourself from falling to your knees. Nails raises his knife, then attempts to thrust it to Johnson's chest. The knife struggles to go through, facing some strains, and getting stuck. Your entire body feels frozen in its place. I remember Johnson's mentioning that he's strong, associated with this animal. Sea cucumbers are can harden their skin when friend. Johnson must have that ability. Stop, Nails. I'm begging you. I'll do anything you want. We've been coworkers for years, right? We're friends, aren't we? Please, Nails. I'm tired of you begging. Just shut up already. Nails, please. I'm not Nails. What? Before you can even a second to process Nails' words, Nails' body begins shifting, colors ripping and move through his skin. Everything about it looks wrong. Nails almost looks like he's growing taller. His hair length and color change. After a few minutes, he's no longer looks like Nails. The person's new appearance isn't familiar to you. Isn't unfamiliar to you. It's a man who introduced himself as your neighbor, the accountant from Orca Fanat, Tahumo. What? Who are you? The only thing you need to know is that I'm not Nails, so there's no point in you begging like that. Thaumo yanks the knife out of Johnson, causing Johnson to wince in pain. Thaumo raises the knife again. I need to do something, but Thaumo plunges the knife into Johnson's throat. This time the knife slides through Johnson without much resistance. You don't want to think about the noises Johnson makes as he collapses. You try to block everything you feel and hear out of your mind. Did you wave? Thaumo is looking at you. Did you make some sort of noise just now? Did you scream? Did you cry? You don't know. You should go take a step back. Your legs feel too stiff, and it's strange to keep your balance. Thaumo begins walking towards you. and your heart begins beating faster and faster, but your legs won't cooperate. You're so terrified that you fail to question how Thaumo knows your name. You're going to fall like that, Digimon. Thaumo helps support your weight, and with a surprising gentleness, leads you into the alley. It carefully pushes you against the wall, allowing you to see the wall. Use the wall to keep your balance. Try to avoid looking down at Johnson's body. Having the wall to support you is nice, but you're very aware that this position leaves you with no escape route. Why? You can't make yourself finish the question. Your mouth feels so dry. Like, where is Nails now? I'm doing Nails route. He saw something he wasn't supposed to see. The simple answer makes you feel like all the blood in your face has turned cold. Like me? What? No. Digimon, I'll never hurt you. Thaumo looks like he wants to say more, but for some reason, he hesitates. You really don't remember me at all, do you? Remember you? Your voice comes out. Something so small and fragile. Thaumo smiles in an almost bittersweet way. We both happened to be stuck in the same hospital for a week. When we were both kids, we shared a room. We talked, played games, joked around, and supported each other through our recoveries. We were friends. Maybe it didn't mean a lot to you, but it was everything to me. I do remember that. It was a very important part of my childhood too. Why couldn't I remember it before? Why is my memory so fuzzy now? It's hard to focus on the way your heart is about to pound frantically in your chest. I remember, but why? It was my salvation. It was the only part of my life that felt like it had any meaning to it. You have no idea how empty my life is without you, how suffocating that emptiness is. You feel overwhelmed with too many thoughts and questions rushing through your head. You try your hardest to focus. I don't think Thaumo is making up his reason for doing this. I can't let this continue. Convince him. You only feel that way because we met when we were sick and vulnerable. I was a source of comfort to you, and it's easy to cling to comfort. This wouldn't have happened if we met somewhere else. You're attached to the feeling I remind you of, not to me. You just need another place to find that feeling again. You don't need to do all this. Thaumo does listen to your words, but doesn't look dissuaded or uncertain at all. You're wrong, I promise you. This would have happened no matter what, no matter when or where I met you. In any universe where we cross paths, this will happen. Thaumo pauses, a look of realization slowly forming on his face. If you need proof, you can take that feeling away from me. You think I'm only attached to your comfort you gave me? Thaumo leans closer, with the wall still pressed against your back. You can't back up at all. Thaumo grabs your hand and forcefully wraps them around the handle of the knife from earlier, with a sharp tip of the blade pointing at his chest. You try to retract your words, but Thaumo keeps his hands wrapped tightly around yours, trapping them in place. Destroy that feeling. Replace it with pain. I'll prove to you. I don't need that feeling. I need you. Wait. Hey, wait. Just calm down. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want you to. Oh, I'm happy. Unfortunately, take anything from me, even if it's pain. manicist, right? You feel yourself trembling and starting to tear up. Don't worry, I won't hurt you. No matter where or how you stab me, you won't kill me. During all these years when I couldn't see you, I pushed my body past its limits to the point where I can do much more than the mimic octopus should be able to. So, is that I can't kill you? Mission challenge accepted, sir. Challenge accepted. Thaumo pulls your hand and a knife closer to his chest. Even if you stab me somewhere vital, I won't die. I'll just force that organ to mimic a healthy one. So, what if remove your head? I'm just saying, there's some stuff that you can't come back from. You feel tears running freely down your cheeks. I mean, I do have a novel that literally said, cut off the head. If it's still alive, you run for your run for the hills. Even if it's immortal, you cut off the head, it won't survive. You feel tears falling freely down your cheeks. Okay, I won't force you to hurt me. You could probably use some time to think, right? Huh? Does he want me to go? No, there's no way, right? Timo frowns, almost as if he's reading your thoughts. Don't worry, don't do anything foolish, Wave. I'll never hurt you. By more than willing to hurt your friends. If you ask anyone for help, I'll kill them. You're aware that I can change my appearance and voice too. If you need to report me, I'll disguise myself until I go kill everyone you poured me to. Your heart sinks as you realize how hopeless the situation is. Is there really nothing I could do? You should go back to your apartment. I need to finish cleaning things here. Yeah. As soon as you've regained the ability to move your limbs, you begin running back to your apartment. Though you know Tahumo is still in the alley, you feel watched the entire way. You feel an immense sense of relief once you finally get back inside your apartment and close the door, leaving yourself more privacy. I really don't know what to do. You can't stop thinking about what happened in the alley. Wait, you try to remember more about your first meeting with Thaumo when you were kids. Wasn't there another kid with us? We were a group of 3. Your head starts throbbing. It almost feels like your own brain is finding you desperate to try to stop you from remembering more. I can't remember much, but I think the other kid was important to me. I consider both him and Tahumo to be my friends. What happened to the other kid? Did Tahumo? Thinking about it makes you feel worse. You still can't remember much, and any conclusion you come up with now is a negative one. I don't remember now. I don't want to remember this. Not now. You've been through a lot tonight. You allow your brain to block out the memories for now. You decide to take a shower. You can think about this more tomorrow. You just want to wash your worries away and sleep. Your tense muscles relax under the warm water from the shower. After spending a half an hour taking your time and thoroughly washing yourself, you leave the shower. You dry off and complete your usual post-shower routine. Then you change into some comfortable pajamas, right? As you finish, you hear a noise coming from your bedroom. Please, I don't want to deal with anything else tonight. Is it still him? You walk out of your bathroom and see a silhouette of someone standing in your bedroom. It's Nails! Okay, I did get the Nails ending. The person looks like Nails. I don't know. I know better now. There's only one person who could break into my room like this. Really, Thaumo? Are you serious? You can't help yourself. You're terrified, but also angry. Did Thaumo let you go? Why is he back so soon? The fact that he's here disguised as Nails is almost assaulting. And why? Why do you look like Nails again? I know it's you. Nails is my best friend. The fact that you look like him, well, trying to scare me, it's cruel. That makes it even better. He starts walking towards you. You look around, trying to find something to use as a weapon, but you're not fast enough. He corners you and pins you to the wall behind you. The fact that I could wear the face of someone you trust, most while doing this, it's exhilarating. It's like, no, you can't wrap your head around it. What's the point of showing up like this? Is it just to make you feel more hopeless and hopeless? You feel stupid for feeling so relieved and relaxed during your shower. How could you drop your guard in a situation? I wish Nails was here. The real Nails. Hey. He cups your cheek and makes you face him. Don't zone out or look away. You feel yourself tearing up again. Oh, poor thing. Hasn't Nails told you not to trust strangers so easily? Maybe if you listen to Nails, you wouldn't be in this situation. Something about this isn't right. You're acting different. You weren't like this in the alley. Are you trying to understand me? How cute. This is Nails. He smiles. There's no warmth to it. But you should worry. You should worry more about yourself, Digiwave. Well, still cornering you, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small bottle of some liquid in it. He pops the lid open, lid off the bottle with one hand. His movements are all slow and deliberate. He keeps his tense eye contact with you the entire time. You tense up, but surprisingly, he brings the bottle to his own lips and drinks whatever's inside it. This is Nails. He suddenly drops the bottle and cups your cheeks again without giving you a second to protest or prepare. He kisses his lips again, presses his lips against yours. You feel liquid filling your mouth. What? No! Try to shove him off, but you're not strong enough. He removes his lips from yours, but quickly covers your mouth with his hand. You desperately attempt to split the strange liquid out, but his hands completely block you from succeeding. What? What's that? Are you seriously blushing? His tone is odd. You couldn't tell if he's pleased or annoyed. In a situation like this, I wonder if it's because I look like Nails. Do you want Nails to treat you this way, or uses his other hand to pinch your nose and prevent you from being able to breathe? You look up into his eyes in a panic. Just swallow it. I'll let you go. I'll let go of your nose. Don't worry. That drug isn't dangerous. It'll just put you to sleep for a bit. Might as well. You drink away solid. He merely moves his hand from your face. Good girl, thank you. You don't move. You just fearfully wait to feel some reaction to the drug. You weren't lying, were you? Not about the drug thing. Drug being harmless. Your body starts to feel heavier, and you're hit with the overwhelming need to sleep. Sorry. What? I can't understand him. You feel weightless for a moment before something catches your body. Your consciousness fades. Tahumo will probably come to check on you soon. I'd rather not give him the chance to talk to you. It was Nails. Nails lays your limp and sleeping body into your bed. He sits next to your bed, watching the peaceful rise and fall of your chest. This reminds me of the last time I was here like this. Nails stares at you with a complicated expression. He reaches out to gently brush some of your hair from your face in a almost loving way. You know, Digimon, throughout my entire life, I never generally cared about anyone. I enjoyed the presence of others, but I enjoyed their destruction just as much. I've loved being like that. It made me feel untouchable, invincible. I didn't need anyone. I didn't care if I lost anyone. I would always be having fun, no matter what happened to the people around me. But you ruined that. Nail sighs, then brings one of his hands up to cover his face. I can't get rid of the feelings I have for you. That much is clear to me by now. So I might as well lean into these feelings, right? Especially since Thaumo is giving me such a unique opportunity. Nails brushes his hair back, then smirks down at your sleeping form. Excuse me. I'm going to be greedy with you, Digimon. I want you to trust. I want your trust and friendship when you think I'm Nails. I want you to fear and hate when you think I'm Tahumo. All of your strongest emotions, I want them all directed at me. I'm going to force you to direct the full range of your heart at me. You feel sleepy. You keep sleeping peacefully, completely unaware of Nails and his words. I wonder if you think I'm crazy for this. Yeah, you're definitely crazy. I wonder if you're trying to understand me. I should really get going before Thaumo shows up. Nails leans down and gently catches your cheek. He opens his mouth to speak again, but hesitates, deciding against it. Sleep well, girlie. I'll see you tomorrow. Ending 3 of 4. Your best friend is here for you. And that was Symptoms of Deceit. I know there was a couple endings, and I believe I got 1 or 2 the last time. So if you want my content, please comment below, help out, comment below. I'll see you guys next time.